So I wanted to talk about some of the Trackman stats that I've been noticing. I think a lot of people like myself, when you get a chance to work with Trackman, you just so focused into the carry distance and the swing speed, and sometimes the ball speed. But I think what we neglect is there's three things that I want to talk about. I think they're really important. One is the angle of attack. The other one is the club path, and the last one is the face angle. I think those are three things that really, if you look at it in the stats, in the Trackman stats, they can tell you a lot about your swing. So one thing that I noticed on my stats that was really obvious that I saw was the angle of attack, and it was positive. So it was something about 2, 3, 4 degrees, and I compare it to a lot of tour players, or for fact just good players, and I noticed that number was negative. So basically, the angle of attack, all it is how you come to on impact, whether you hit up to the ball or down to the ball. So in that case, I've been hitting the ball a little bit too much, going up towards the ball, and so it just showed me that I need to hit more down to the ball. Okay, so the other one is the club path, and this one is very, very, very important. Now we have some. Normally, what you want to do is you want to hit from in to out, basically. And so the number in Trackman, if you have a positive number, that means that you're hitting in to out, which is pretty good. Unless you're hitting a fade. If you're hitting a fade, then you can have a little negative. But that doesn't matter. It's not that obvious. In fact, if you look at a slice, it's going to be like 9 or 10 degrees negative, and that shows you that your swing is coming in from out to in, which in that case is not a good. It's not ideal, I guess. Obviously, if you're hitting a fade, the numbers are going to be a little bit different, but they're not going to be extreme. So you're looking for something extreme, like if you see something like negative 11 degrees, then you're definitely coming over the top. So I think these numbers are quite useful. And sometimes, like I said before, you just look at the carry distance, so it doesn't matter how you get in there. So I think it's good to look at these numbers. Okay, so the last one that I want to talk about is face angle, and this one is quite simple actually. Sounds complicated, but all it is how you on impact, whether your club is open or closed, basically. So if you have a positive number, it's going to be open. If you have a negative number, it's going to be closed. And I'll show you a few examples here where on a push and on a pull, and how these numbers vary there. So again, this is some good information that you have, and without Trackman, it's really hard to see this data. So I hope this information was useful. I know that sometimes there's a lot of information out there that can be difficult or quite complex to understand, but I think these three pieces of information are really important in determining how you're swinging, and especially what you need to work on. And so I guess next time I get a chance to use Trackman or any other launch monitor, I will definitely pay attention to these numbers and see how the things I need to work on. Okay, so I hope I covered that well. I hope I explained it correctly. Let me know in the comments if I got something incorrectly. Thanks for watching. Until next time.